Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome back to Train Fever. That's right, my name of course is Open Potato, and in the last episode we were just sort of at the end talking a little bit about how this train is supposed to be on the shitty Sidmouth line, and it is, you know, it's not there. You know, let's be honest, it's really not there right now. It's more in the middle of nowhere, just randomly situated in the middle of nowhere, and you know, that's fine. Whatever. It's eventually going to get across there. That's cool. Grand. I'm happy. I'm happy about that. But anyway, yeah. In the last episode, we were pretty much I don't want to say panicking, but we were working very, very hard to make sure that we have lower levels of debt, because that is kind of a major deal. Having as much debt as we do, it's not a good thing to be losing money. It's life tips for you there, folks. Don't lose money when you're already in debt. And ever since then, it's been very difficult to get out of this little hole that we've dug ourselves, which kind of sucks. But you know, we are working towards it. We've got a lot of passengers waiting that needed to be transported, and you know, we are working hard on it. Now, over here, right? The shitty Sidmouth line, it can really do with a new train. And that train is in the middle of fucking nowhere. Just enter the tunnel. Just enter the tunnel. Great. Game froze and just enter the tunnel. Fantastic. Let's speed things up, because I do actually want to make sure that this train enters circulation some point today. That would be really nice. Okay. Train's gonna load and unload, but at least we're getting like 100% capacity on these trains. These trains are really, you know, they're making bank. They're making bank right now. Yeah, making bank. And that's something that we can be pretty happy about, I guess. But how many 102 passengers waiting at that station. 102 passengers. That is kind of a little bit ridiculous right there. But you know what? Hey ho. At least we will finally have a brand new train arriving on the shitty Sidmouth line. I say a brand new train. It's obviously not a brand new train, but I think it was actually bought brand new for the big one, as in the route, which we ended up scrapping a couple of episodes ago, because it was just losing us so much money. But, you know, I'm glad that we can finally get this train to enter circulation. Also, I've talked a little bit about it before, but we've set all of these 3 tracks to auto-replace, and that basically means new trains, new carriages, new everything, and it should be a heck of a lot cheaper. We're basically going for the cheapest of the cheap trains, and, well, not the cheapest of the cheap trains, the best value for money trains, I would say, that are going to give us really low running costs comparative to what they offer, and pretty decent speeds. So, fingers crossed, it'll work out all alright. Good. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. There's still, you know, there's still 38 passengers waiting at that station, and there's still 57 waiting at that station, but honestly, I think we've got the spacing between the trains pretty darn good. Pretty happy with that. And I think that line is going to be going on to be probably our most profitable, I would say. Probably. Shitty Sidmouth line is already making us a darned good amount of money. You Got Wood is also making us a little bit of money. But the shitty Sidmouth line, I think, is going to be going on to be the most profitable. Almost certainly. Almost certainly. Meanwhile, over here in Whitby, these trains are taking 31 out of 32 passengers. That is damned good. That is really good. I don't quite know if we can manage to get as many passengers on at this end. Excuse me? No, I don't care about people. Oh, this is the Bridge of Kirkby line. That's fine then. I don't know if we can fill the trains up with as many people coming from Woburn going to Whitby. But, you know, we're going to give it our best shot. Also, something that I talked about at the end of the last episode, if you watched to that point. If not, well, I guess you missed out then, didn't you? No, I'm just joking. Yeah, basically I said that we were gonna replace this station with a double station so that we can actually use one line for, I don't know, Kirkby stuff and the other line for Whitby stuff. It's just an idea. But we don't really have the money to do that right now, so it's very much just an idea and nothing more than that. Is that a train waiting there? Yeah, it is, coming from Kirkby. That's cool. Well, where else would it be coming from? There's only Kirkby out that way. That's fine. It'll be a little while before he can get through, but yeah, that's grand. That's grand. He can wait. I'm pretty sure he can wait. How many passengers do we have at Kirkby? That's the real question. 41. Now, the spacing on this line is... It's alright. It's not amazing. But it's sometimes good and it's sometimes bad. I don't know if that's a statement on on anything, actually, but I think it's alright. It's nothing special. Seems to work for the most part. Just so many passengers constantly at the station. I mean, this is a train with a capacity of 40, and it's not going to be able to pick up all of the people at that station. Unbelievable. I really think that this is where the money's at. Sidmouth is where the money's at, folks. Just remember that for the rest of your lives. Sidmouth is where the money is at. Yeah. Oh, and you know what we haven't talked about for quite a few episodes is the fact that we've still got like a 4... Well, no, not a 4 million. It's 4 million for one bridge, and it's going to be another 4 million for the second bridge. We've still got a potential $8 million project that needs to be completed for us to connect up Kirkby and Sidmouth. That is crazy. That is really crazy. That is crazy money right there, folks. That is crazy money. And that is something that we probably are going to have to think about. Well, we don't have to think about it at all, really, but we probably want to think about it because it's kind of important and it's kind of cool to make sure that we've got this massive circle loop. Also, the Whitby to Congleton route is, well, we've got track that is just, you know, I was going to say shitting here, but that's rude. Just sitting here costing us money. And that's a terrible, terrible thing to have happen, you know, just literally track that is not being productive in the slightest. This massive, massive tunnel that we bloody well built. And now we're losing money on it. We have to pay for maintenance and stuff, which is kind of a little bit annoying. But hey ho, I guess that sucks. That's the way that life is sometimes. But hey ho, at least we're almost out of debt. We are very, 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 very close to being out of debt. I'm gonna put it in fast forward speed so that we can speed up our fingers crossed our debt. Our debt, I don't know, what do you call it? Debt reduction? It's not a debt reduction, really, is it? Well, I suppose it is a debt reduction. So that we can, I'll put it in fast forward so that we can see our profits increase. How about that? That kind of makes a little bit more sense. But we really can't do anything until we're out of debt anyway, so it's just a case of fast forwarding until we're in a good financial situation. Which is kind of like being a little bit of an irresponsible dude, right? Because you're just fast forwarding until it's all good. I mean, Adam Sandler made a movie about that. I think, was it Click? Oh, look, take a photo now, everybody. Oh, no, don't take a photo right now. You know, rewind the video and go have a look at the fact that we were actually out of debt for a little second there. And we can be really happy about it. Yeah, that was really good. Oh, man, look at this. Look at this. Look at the money. We are very, very close to just tipping the scales and just constantly being in money. And when that happens, times will be good. Times will be very, very, very good indeed. But we're making a lot of money from the railroad. We're making a little bit of money from the road. 1/6 of our money is coming from roads. That's fine. But look at our rail running costs, right? I mean, that's just ridiculous. That is just absolutely ridiculous. It's just insane. It's literally just insane. So, put it this way, right? Road is costing us 367,000, right? Or it did last year. Let's talk about last year. And it brung in basically $1 million, right? So that's basically, for every penny that we spend on road, it brings us in 3 times as much, right? However, for every penny that we spend on railways, it only brings us in, what, 4? We basically only make 20%. You know, you feel what I'm saying? If we make 5 million, 4 million of that is going to, okay, put it this way. 1/3 of the road income is going to road maintenance, right? So that's 30%. And we get to keep 60%. However, 80% of our railroad income is going to railroad maintenance. That's what I meant to say. That's a better way of describing it. So, yeah. a heck of a lot of money is going into this this railroad nonsense. So suddenly you can see where I'm coming from when I say, yeah, we need to get our costs down. We just absolutely need to. And there is no way to do this other than to change the trains out. And we could do that manually. I don't really want to disrupt the flow of things too much, so that's why I turned on automatic upgrade, and it should work. I really am very, very hopeful that it should work. Now, we've got a little bit of loan interest. It's nothing spectacular. It's nothing that we really need to pay off, but I'm super, super happy that we're actually in profit this year and just back in the black, you know? It really does feel good to just not see a red number up in the top left-hand corner of the screen. It really, really does. It feels so nice. I'd rather not be in debt any day, but it just feels extra special to not be in debt right now. But hey ho, we are still technically in debt. You know, we do have a loan of 8.2 million, which is I might add not an inconsiderable amount of money, but I guess that doesn't matter. You know, that's something that we can deal with in the long term. It's not something that we need to deal with immediately. What I do want to do though, as soon as we've got as many passengers out of this area as possible. Oh, whoa. This is a new train. This could be even cheaper than the other one. We need to check out the stats on this one. Okay, so this is super, super expensive. Super, super expensive. Goes up to 90 miles an hour. It can haul more tonnage than this train. And it's got, you know, double plus, about double the power and a little bit more attractive effort. It also costs a heck of a lot. Costs a heck of a lot to actually buy. 200k more than this train, and it also costs a heck of a lot more to run. So we're still better off with the DSB Litra P, which is fine. You know, whatever. I guess it's okay. Don't really want to transport wood by train quite yet, although that's something that we can maybe look into in the future. Anyway, as I was saying, we want to try and get as many passengers out of the station as possible. So we'll wait until the Whitby train has taken all of the passengers out of here, and then we'll delete the station. Yep. Come on, quickly. Turn around and go. Just get out of the station. Perfect. Okay. Now, there's only about 12 passengers that we're actually going to lose here. It sucks, but it's the truth. It doesn't matter. We need to prioritize just getting shit done. And I think upgrading to a double track here may well help with things a fair bit. Vehicle in the way. Why is there a vehicle in the way? It really shouldn't be. Where is this vehicle? I don't see any vehicle. If I disconnect it at both ends, is there still going to be a vehicle over there? There's literally a vehicle in here. Okay, we can delete it now. Great. Alright, perfect. Let's forget that ever happened. I don't know what was going on there. Very, very weird indeed. 2 tracks. Just a normal passenger station, please. And if you want to work, then that would be grand. If you don't want to work, then we're going to have a little bit of a problem. We're going to have an issue, me and you, aren't we? We really, really are. How much are you going to cost to demolish house? 700,000. 700,000. $700,000. Oh shit! Shit! Oh shit! We've run out of money again. Oh my god! 700,000! I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. I cannot bloody believe it. I just cannot. I just can't believe it. I just cannot believe it. How is there a terrain alignment issue here? How? Please explain to me right now, game. How is there an issue? There wasn't an issue before, and now there's an issue. I physically do not think that we can take out enough money to demolish these 2 houses. Yeah, we actually... Could we? 800k, 800k. We could, actually. That's fine. It's kind of nice, but we are kind of a little bit deep in debt now. At least we're going to be able to connect things up, and fingers crossed we've got enough money to place this track down. This better be worth it. Let me tell you right now, if this isn't worth it, then I am going to have some seriously strong words with somebody. And it's going to be bad. It's going to be bad. There we go. Alright. That should work. We're going to need to reconnect the road. We'll get some big, chunky road. Oh my god. How? You're not willing to work like this? Suddenly it's no issue. I can go all the way up to fucking here and there's no issue. I'm sorry, right? But that is bullshit. That is utter nonsense. We're down to 17,000. Can we get electric track, actually? No, we can't get electric track. That's fine. I can't believe that. I cannot believe that. Wait, what? You just turn around? Fine, whatever. It doesn't matter to me. Yeah. It's going to take a while to rebuild the number of passengers at Woburn that we had, but... yeah, fingers crossed it should be fine. How are we doing for passengers around the town? 10 passengers around the town? Just waiting over there? And it's actually something that we could do something about. Let's buy some road vehicles. Some stagecoaches. Settle and put them on Bussy. Here we go. The more buses that we've got on this network, right? My logic is saying, well, you know what? Technically, the more people that we can ship around the town, the more people can come to the station. So it's totally worth doing. Fingers crossed that that is actually true. Fingers crossed. I don't know if it is, but hey-ho. Also, I'm not entirely sure that the signaling is going to work out completely okay, but I guess we're going to give it a shot. We're also going to put it in 3 times speed once again because, let's face it, we're in the hole again. We're in the hole. Wait a minute, what is going on here? What? You're going the wrong way. You're on the wrong line. Is he on the wrong line or is he on the right line? Hey, you're in the wrong line, buddy. You guys are both in the wrong line. Am I going crazy or is that just me? No, I am actually correct. I am actually correct. That's fine. All right. Perfect. Okay, this is okay. This is okay. It's not all lost. Good thing that we spotted that. What about the Kirkby train? Is that on the right line? Should be on the left line, am I correct? I think that should be fine. Yeah, I think that would be fine because the Kirkby train went down onto single track and then would have come back and he would have been forced to go onto the left track because it's a one-way signal to get onto this track. So I think that should work. Fingers crossed, eh? All right, 3 times speed. Now we're gonna lose a little bit of money, so I wouldn't expect this year to be fully, fully funded. I think that we're gonna lose a lot of money this year. Yeah, we've already lost 3.1 million. Yep. Ouch. That hurts. That hurts. But it's okay. It's fine. Making a little bit of money from our goods, which is lovely. Not very much, but enough to be happy with the way of things. Okay. You're waiting. Train is getting in. Grand. Great Wall of Whitby. 30 passengers waiting for that. The next train should be dispatched from the signal down there. It's going to come up here. So this signal over here is sort of like the regulating signal. It just keeps the trains sort of even and makes sure that none of them arrive, bish bash bosh, like 1, 2, 3, in Whitby at the same time, because the more trains that we've got coming after one another, the less and less money that we actually make. Bridge of Kirkby is coming. That's good. Now let's see if we actually get 2 trains. I'm going to get you to stop for a second before you get into the station. I want to see what this train is going to do. Is it going to go into... I think it should just go into this station over there. Huh, this is actually going to work. This is actually going to work. Who would have thought? And this is a one-way path signal. That's right. Now, path signal should mean that as long as there's a safe route for it to actually, or for the train to go down, then it should work. Super happy about that, actually. What? 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 Where are you going? Where are you going? What are you doing? Kirkby train should just turn around. What the hell, bro? You need to go to Kirkby, man. Oh, the train wants to go round and turn. Oh, shit. That's difficult to fix. That's difficult to fix. I don't know how we're gonna fix that, actually. I don't know how we fix that. Because that's gonna be really, really annoying. Because basically, we want the Kirkby train to come in here, take passengers, flip around, and go back. And what I think it wants to do is it wants to come out here, go down here, all the way round to this turning point, and then come all the way back. And that would probably take an already semi-unprofitable line just make it completely impossible. Oh, no, it turns around. Okay, that's fine. I don't know what happened before. Maybe it was because I stopped and started it. Well, whatever. We've basically doubled the capacity of this station, which means no more waiting around. And fingers crossed, fingers very, very tightly crossed, this might actually speed things up a little bit. I don't really know if it's going to be necessary, but it's what's happening. And let me tell you, I think it was worth it. Even if it didn't accomplish very much at all, I think it's still kind of really, really cool how it works. And, you know, we should always be going for stuff like that, because it's awesome. Look at this. Look at this. They're pulling in next to each other. How badass is that? And they just turn around and then they just get the fuck out, you know? That's awesome. That is really, really cool. I like that a lot. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very, very much for watching this episode of Train Fever. That's right. That's what it's called. That's what it's called. It's said in that way as well. I mean, if you say it any other way, well, then you're kidding yourself, aren't you? Anyway, ladies and gents, thank you very, very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.